What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of SCNS Live, the Super Cool Nerd Show. Thank you for joining us out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation for another week of me almost completely leaving the microphones on mute for the show. Close! We figured out what the mute all button was again, and we sometimes forget. Anyway, thank you all for joining us out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation. My name is Jason the X. I don't do this show by myself. Lady over there, that's Cora.
Hello. I can't say much to you about the mute thing because I did leave it off for like an entire show at one point. Oh no, it was like half a show.
It was quite a bit of a show.
It's quite a bit of a show.
But we are not trained professionals, believe it or not. Sometimes we're drunk.
Speak for yourself.
I'm always drunk. Anyway. No, and it is just us this week. Unfortunately, our other cast members couldn't be here, but it's cool. The show must go on. It's been a good day because I got a new Optimus Prime. It's the movie Bumblebee Optimus Prime. You see him?
I see him. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Target, who wasn't the bane of my existence, and now they're like making up for everything. Nate was actually over here on Saturday. We did alternate heads together, and we were talking about like we kind of got to issue an apology for Target because we done dragged their asses, man. Put the leash on them and took them for a walk. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, thank you. Don't mess this up. But anyway, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. Today was actually the start of a new event in Final Fantasy XIV because, of course, I've got to bring that up.
That's what she did.
It's what I do. It is the summer event, and I highly recommend doing it because you get a polar bear.
Like to ride or as a
pet, to ride.
See, will it attack things?
I'm not certain because I don't have it yet. I haven't done the event.
The polar bear needs to kill things. That'll make it like so much better.
I guess we'll find out.
No. Anyway, but riding a polar bear is actually pretty cool. Anyway, I'm actually not playing anything new. I've gone back to City of Heroes for a little while. I will just continue to go back to that decades old game. Like this is like before me and my wife had kids. We like constantly. She got me addicted. But anyway, City of Heroes is still out there, y'all. Go ahead and if you see Jason the X in the game, because I named all of my characters Jason the X.
Of course you do.
All of them.
Except for one.
Huh?
But you don't play the game anymore.
I don't want to talk about him. DC might come get me.
No, that's true.
Good job on Titans, by the way. And I gotta get you to watch some things because Suicide Squad was really good. So I put a review up. Guess where you can find that review, Corey?
Is it at supercoolnerdshow.com?
Correctamundo. Anyway, which I'm gonna go ahead and I just want to show that off because I can do this. And you can see supercoolnerdshow.com. Please go over there and you'll see maybe some of the stuff that we're covering tonight. But yeah, it's all right here. Wait a minute, that's not the home page. Here's the home page. There we go. There's the home page. That's how it looks. Some of the stories we covered, some that you'll see on the show. I'm going to keep showing off this website until people go over and check it out. Anyway, although people are, so
yes,
no complaints. Anyway, guys, we do got some stories to get into, so let's go ahead and kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news. I want to start with some cast news, something that you and I can share, because we got the news this week that we knew Sonic 2 was coming. We still don't know who's voicing Tails, by the way, but it needs to be the lady that voiced him.
Yeah.
You got it for Sonic 1. You need to get it back for this. But Idris Elba revealed on his Twitter that he would be playing the voice of Knuckles the Echidna?
Yeah, Echidna.
Is it Echidna?
Echidna, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm getting something right here. Let me get to that picture of I don't think I have that picture. Anyway, I am. Oh wait! I do know where I have that picture. I have a backup because I've got the story right here on supercoolroadshow.com.
Oh my god!
So he just posted a picture of the Knuckle, if you would, with the words "knock knock," which is just cool. That is vintage Idris Elba right there. Like, I didn't know I wanted this until I got it.
I don't know how I feel about this. Not because I don't want Idris Elba to be Knuckles the Echidna. I want Idris Elba in everything because his voice is literally the vocal equivalent of drinking like warm milk and honey. And that's where I have problems because it's like I don't need to have like questioning weird feelings while watching Sonic of all things.
Oh, this will make you have weird. She played a pigeon.
Look! For the joke. It's funny.
Sure.
I don't want to date pigeons. I might want to date a echidna now. I don't know. It's Idris Elba. It's Idris Elba.
I love when he was on The Office and he was like, I'm aware of the effect I have on women. He is a very smooth guy, but he can also be very funny. I bring it up because I did see him in Suicide Squad and he was really good.
Oh, yeah.
So this was like, after seeing that stellar performance and then he's going to play Knuckles, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Idris Elba can do it all.
I'm like... I say that I'm like, I have mixed feelings. No, I am on board with this. Because with Knuckles, you go two ways. You go really good voice, or you go silly voice. You don't go somewhere in between. And you went with the good voice, and I'm very happy for that.
I feel bad for Ben Schwartz. He's going to be just a little bit, overacted, I guess is the word. Not overacted, just a little bit overshadowed. I don't know.
Nah.
Ben Schwartz is awesome.
I think with Sonic's personality... everything will be fine.
But Idris Elba can do comedy too.
Oh yeah.
He can play anything. He can do any role out there.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
it was just weird after seeing him as Bloodsport in Suicide Squad. And then, and I'll be playing Knuckles now. Like, okay.
So I'll admit I've never really played Sonic. Like I don't think I've ever played a single Sonic game, but I have seen a couple of episodes of Sonic Boom. I know that's taboo, but I've seen them and I like them. And from what I've gathered just from the internet about Knuckles, he is a funny character, but he's played very straight. And I think...
And he can do it.
And that just... it fits in perfectly with Idris Elba's whole, like, thing. Like, he'll have this serious voice, but he's going to be delivering jokes the whole time. And I am here for it.
So on top of that, the movie is set to premiere April 8th, 2022. Return to the cast, of course, will be Ben Schwartz as Sonic. Jim Carrey will be back as Dr. Robotnik.
Yes, as he should.
James Marsden as Thomas Wachowski. Tika Sumpter as Maddie. And like I said in the article, there's no word who's voicing Miles Tails Prower, but it needs to be Colleen O'Shaughnessy. And as I put in this article, which we probably won't get any press from Paramount, Eric, don't play with me, Paramount. It's not even funny. We ain't even playing no more. Give Colleen the role. It's what needs to be done. We've already heard her voice in Tales. Make this happen. So yeah, it's coming back. And also, that movie should have gotten like more Oscar. I mean, I know it came like right at the beginning of the pandemic, so that movie should have like won all the Oscars. I'm sorry. Just, all of them should have been won by Sonic. I did love it, but anyway. But that is my feel-good story, and just I'm so ready for this. Perfect. I wouldn't even say it's like casting I wanted, but I'll take it.
Yeah, we didn't ask for it, but we're not turning our nose up at it.
I want that first trailer. I already want to hear it. Like,
oh yeah.
It's gonna be so weird hearing his voice coming out of Knuckles. So. Which we did see the echidnas at the beginning of Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like rushing in on him at the beginning. So we didn't see a particularly red one, but
that'll come. That'll be fine.
Anyway. I'm going to kick it over to you. What you got this week?
All right. So, in more fun news, we got our first trailer for JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Chapter Stone Ocean. It has set a high bar. It's got a lot of really good action. We get to see Jolene in distress as she goes into jail, as she gets warnings, and as she gets her first stand. I'm just really hyped for this.
I am playing this trailer and wow.
Yeah, warning, there's a lot of blood. Fun fact, it's JoJo, there's a lot of blood, if you've never seen it. I'm just, like, I don't know what to say here, because I'm just super hyped for this, because with the whole of Stone Ocean, you're following Jolene as she's trying to figure out who killed the person that she's being framed for killing so that she can clear her name, along with her sidekicks FF, who in the comic is Foo Fighters, and, Hermes. There we go. I almost forgot her name, and I feel terrible. Which are an all-female cast, so our 3 main characters are all female. All 3 are stand users. We will also have a returning role of Jotaro from the previous 2 JoJo's, since he is Jolene's father.
There he is.
Jotaro.
Wait, the girl's name is Foo Fighters.
Yeah, you have Foo Fighter, Hermes, and Jolene. There will also be the characters of Narcia, I believe it is pronounced. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, and Weather Report.
Okay. Trailer looks pretty good. I'm going to come back and finish the rest of that. But when is this coming out?
December. I know. I know, it needs to come out now, but it's coming out in December.
Netflix has been killing it with the anime lately. I'm going to go ahead and just give it to them.
This isn't from Netflix.
This is not in Netflix? Oh.
No.
Oh. I read that wrong. Then.
Wait. If it came from the Netflix YouTube, then yes, it is Netflix.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong about that.
It did come.
Okay. I'm just
So
it's fine.
December. All right. Well,
yeah, it'll be coming out in December, which, since it's coming from Netflix, means that we can binge it all at once, which is good. Oh, wait, no, we can't. Because it's still going to be episodic. I don't want that. I want it now.
Yeah, there are some series out there, I'm sorry, I don't need to step all over here.
Oh, no. You're good.
They just started What If on Disney Plus, which is great, but I forgot that I can't watch them all. And the first one actually was Captain Carter, and I love me some Haley Atwell. I was going to say Peggy Carter, but Haley Atwell. I liked hearing her. Getting back to Agent Carter, I still thought that series was good. But this series has so much potential with the way they did it, and of course, I said over and over again how much I love the What If story. So if you get a chance, go ahead and check that out. I also see a couple of friends of mine are already cosplaying Captain Carter. I salute all of you that are doing that. I can't believe I just gave that lame salute.
We'll forgive you.
I'm a military guy. I don't do that crap. But yes, I am happy for the wonderful cosplayers that have already fashioned together their Captain Carter suits. Y'all represent. So.
I will add, real quick, it doesn't have to do with JoJo, but it does have to do with anime on Netflix. Shaman King is now available on Netflix in the States, and it's really good. Please watch it. Please go watch it.
I have been trying to watch Record of Ragnarok. And I don't know how I feel about this show. Admittedly, I don't know how I feel about this show. It feels like somebody watched too much Dragon Ball Z.
Ah, gotcha.
But I will say, like I said, Netflix has been killing it with the shows like this. So
oh yeah,
they've been doing a good job with the anime.
Absolutely. So what do you got for us?
All right, so coming back over, and this is actually one we can share as well. Speaking of Netflix, we got some casting news today
for
the new Netflix live action Avatar.
Oh my god.
So this has been in developmental hell for years. 2018 was when it was first announced. Also, you can read that right up on supercoolnurture.com. And everyone was a little worried once Michael DiMartino and Brian Komitsko left due to creative differences, which, oh boy.
Yeah.
About to pull M. Night up in here again. We don't like to talk about that. We like to ignore it happened. But anyway, moving on, we do have some casting news, and I'm going to go ahead and bring that up. So, Gordon Cormier, who we saw in Lost in Space and The Stand, will be taking on the role of Aang.
Aang.
Aang. Colin Teo, she's just the one name, she's very cool like Zendaya. From Beans and Anne with an E will play Katara. Ian Owsley will play Sokka. And Dallas Liu will be playing Zuko, and I actually can increase those pictures. This kid is perfect for Aang.
Yeah. He looks like an adorable, sweet little Hellraiser.
He has that
which
round
is perfect.
face. It's absolute perfect cast, and I do have a picture of Aang right there. Just
yeah, he's so cute.
Now, you have worries about the young lady that's playing Qatar.
Yeah, the image I'd seen of her, she looked a lot older than the character, or than the person that is playing Aang. So I was like, I don't know, because they're supposed to be around the same age.
I think an older picture I pulled of him as well. So.
Yeah, which, that's fine. Because, like, the longer I looked at her, I was like, no, when they get her into makeup and when they get her into costume, she's going to look exactly like she's supposed to.
And then Sokka. This kid looks perfect for it.
This
is some good casting.
The fact that he had a smirk in the picture I saw of him,
yeah,
where they were announcing Sokka, I was like, he's perfect.
I hate I didn't use that picture because I used the picture with Sokka with the smirk. So,
yeah.
Adoy, you know.
Sokka was always my favorite character in the show.
And Dallas Liu, I've actually seen him in a couple things. This kid's destined for good things. Like I see in him what I saw in Haley Steinfeld in oh God, what was it? Not Walking Tall. With Rooster Cogburn. I can't think
I don't know.
The name of the movie. It'll come to me later. But I see great things in his career.
Yeah. It's going to be really weird not to hear Dante Bosco's voice coming out of Zuko, though.
Yeah, and
I'm cool with that, though.
The other two creators have said that they're going to be doing some other movies with Netflix. I know everyone was really worried, though, when they departed the series. Everyone was like, what happened?
I'm still iffy on script-wise, but actor-wise, I'm chill with this. I'm completely fine with it.
And mind you, they were supposed to have been filming a long time. I mean, things have been delayed. They're not expected to start filming until November, I believe, but the release is going to be sometime in 2022. So don't even look. They actually said filming might go from November to May, that's a really long time. And like, how much of this series are we getting?
It's a long time, but also it's a TV series.
Yeah, but how many? I believe they've only announced they're doing one season so far. So
still,
this is a super popular series, though. I don't see it not going 2 seasons unless it is just.
Yeah, and they could also be over exaggerating how long filming will take because of the current state of the world right now. And I would rather them overestimate than try to underestimate and scramble.
But yeah, we don't have anything. We did get the announcement. We got an announcement a while ago that Albert Kim would actually be doing showrunning. He's actually doing writing and producing as well. So he gave a pretty great interview on Variety about getting the role and getting selected for it. And you know what? I hear the passion in his words. So I have high hope. I don't want another bad Avatar movie or series. Okay?
Yeah.
We've been down this road. I don't want to go down it again. It was like that live action Dragon Ball Z.
We don't talk about that. What are you talking about?
So yeah, I hope for great success. Great success with these guys. And plus, everybody be cool. These are children.
Yeah, be nice to the kids. If you end up having gripes with stuff, don't take it out on the kids. Take it out on the showrunners.
Don't you do it. Leave the kids alone. Anyway. Go ahead and kick it back. We're going to burn through this show really quick. It'll be a lot of fun. On to you, buddy.
Going with the nostalgia thing we got going. Hakusensha's Young Animal magazine, which was the magazine publishing Berserk, will be publishing a new chapter of Berserk, chapter 364, on September 10th in their joint mag episode. It will feature a full color spread for the first page, and it is going to be an entire issue dedicated to Miura, who passed away on May 6th. In addition to this chapter being in the magazine, there will also be a Messages to Kentaro Miura section where fans can kind of send letters to what about what Berserk meant to them, and in addition to a special poster with famous scenes from the manga itself.
Oh, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that letters to section. Unless nobody's around, because, oh boy. I can feel the tears already. No. That's gonna be too heavy.
I'm very interested to see what this chapter is going to hold, because it is being marketed as a new chapter for Berserk. We don't know if this is something that Miura was working on before his passing, or if this is like a tribute chapter to the story from someone else that works on the magazine. But it is being published as like the official new chapter for Berserk. So we will probably find out when it releases. They're really good about keeping their lips tight on that kind of stuff. But
well, since we're being a downer, I'm going to go ahead and get mine out of the way. This week, sadly, saw the passing of Fred Ladd. If you're not sure who Fred Ladd is, understand that this man brought us anime to the U.S. We would not, I'm pretty sure we would have had it at some point. But Astro Boy was the first Japanese animation series to air in the U.S., and it was brought to us by Fred Ladd, also known as Fred Laderman. He did pass away August 3rd. He was 94 years old. After the success of Astro Boy, we got Gigantor, and he was also instrumental in bringing Sailor Moon to the United States as well. He was the creative consultant when Deke Entertainment brought it over here. So truly this man is a pioneer in this field, in this genre, and bringing it to the States. I felt that something should be said for the passing of this man. He worked directly with studios in Japan to bring these properties over and make sure they were properly translated and everything. I don't think that we would, I do believe we would have anime at some point, but we must give credit to this. And he brought over a lot of the stuff that I grew up watching. Battle of the Planets, Gotcha Man, that was him. Astro Boy, watching Gigantor, those were all, and I watched them years later on Adult Swim and everything, and it just, he is pretty much like our Stan Lee. He also worked on a bunch of shows in the 80s I love, like Mask, Ghostbusters.
I didn't know he worked on the Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah,
like the cartoon series?
Yes,
Ooh.
he worked on the cartoon series. He was very active in animation, and thought we should mention this man is probably the father of anime being in the United States. And I know it may seem like, he just brought this over. Yes, he brought it to these shores to expose to this audience. And you could argue it probably, who knows if we would have anime in the form that we have it.
Yeah, we probably would have had things like Funimation, like Crunchyroll,
Absolutely.
Things like that, but they would not have come as soon as they did. Anime would not have been seen as what it is now if it hadn't already been exposed to us prior.
Yeah. But gotta recognize, and I salute the man, and thank you for all of your work and bringing anime to the United States. Fred Ladd, we're gonna miss you. The good full life. I hope that I can live a life this full.
Yeah.
This long. Sad to hear, and just sadder that no one really recognized. I thought some of the streaming services might mention something. I saw him in passing, and I was just like, I know him. And yeah, not going to be a downer. I'm sorry. I did want to at least acknowledge the life of this man.
That is perfectly fine. He had a huge hand in your childhood, and to an extent, mine.
Yeah. If you like anime, this is why.
My first anime was Speed Racer when I was really little.
The list of things he worked on is, mind you, far longer than what I just mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
We only do this show for an hour. So
an hour would maybe get through half his list if we rushed.
So, yeah. Anyway, I'm putting it off on you. What you got?
All right. Jason is not allowed to come at me for this. So there is a new soccer anime that will be coming out in 2022 called Blue Lock. Jason will be playing the trailer while I read for you the synopsis from the official website. Give me just one moment.
I am on that trailer.
Fantastic. All right. So after a disastrous defeat at the 2018 World Cup, Japan's team struggles to regroup. But what's missing? An absolute ace striker who will guide them to win. The Japan I can't talk today. English is difficult. The Japan Football Union is hell-bent on creating a striker who hungers for goals and thirsts for victory, and who can be the decisive instrument in turning around a losing match. And to do so, they've gathered 300 of Japan's best and brightest youth players, who will emerge to lead the team. And will they be able to outmuscle and out-ego everyone who stands in their way? I guess we'll find out. Honestly, it looks really cool. It looks really good. I like the premise that we're trying to find basically who our main character is going to be for this series. What's that look for, Jason?
I'm just saying these are the shows that you like and love, you know? Your thing, you know? That's your thing.
Were you saying that y'all were gonna have like an intervention for me?
For somebody that doesn't like sports, Cora loves sports anime. And a part of me kind of agrees with you a bit. So, I mean, I get it. I get why you like them. Because they're honestly a lot more exciting than probably watching sports sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. Well, also, I get invested in the characters. I feel a lot more inclined to care about a sports match if I'm invested in the characters, because I want them to succeed. That's why I like things like Haikyuu or Ice Shield, because you get to know the characters. Although Ice Shield is a totally different brand of sports anime, but that's fine.
Somebody left a comment on one of your old Anime Corner episodes. It was like, is this ever going to be happening again? I was like,
well,
maybe?
Maybe. Also, in addition to Blue Lock coming out, I didn't grab a picture for this because it's just more of an aside, because I saw it. There is another sports anime that'll be coming out next spring called Love All Play, and it is a badminton anime. Badminton.
With the little bird.
Yeah.
Some stupid looking rackets.
Yeah. Look, there is a sports anime.
No, you need to send me this trailer.
I don't think there's a trailer for it yet.
I want to see speed lines on whatever that little bird thing is for badminton.
All right, you know what? During your next story, I will look that up. Yeah, it's called a birdie.
It is called a birdie?
It's called a birdie. Also, I just need everyone out there to know that they challenged me to find a curling anime last week because they thought I couldn't find one. There's 4. There is 4! Thank you.
I got nothing. She found that before we left the building.
There isn't a sports anime for every single sport. There's 2 for ping pong, by the way. 2.
Of course there's something for ping pong. That's a gimme. All right. Well, I got a continuation of another story that we've covered a couple times here.
Oh.
And let's go revisit that live action Powerpuff Girls series. So, it was recently announced, unfortunately, after we got what was a disastrous pilot, a corny script, and just, holy crap, this is going to be bad. Now, star of the series, Chloe Bennett, has left the series.
Oh!
Yes, she is out. She is gone. Supposedly, Dove Cameron and Yana Peralt will be staying on. But, that first pilot got released, and it got pretty panned.
Oh.
But, they're still talking about making this, by the way. But Chloe Bennett has left the show.
Oh, man.
And mind you, they were given like a second chance to like, y'all need to go back and try to make this show again. So apparently, Chloe was like, I'm out. So, wow. This is the actress that was playing Blossom. And we also, of course, Chloe Bennett from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She played Quake for many seasons on that show. So, I could see why she would leave this, because this is definitely taking some of the shine off of that star.
A little bit.
Boy, but yeah,
Oh
when
my
your lead
God.
actress leaves, there's a problem. I'm going to go ahead and say pop smoke on this series. And just, everybody get out my head.
Yeah.
I don't know. CW clearly really wants this show. To give them another shot at doing it, like this. I mean, the whole purpose of a pilot is to get people to watch and buy your show.
Yeah.
You get a bad pilot, and then that's it. You're done. We might see the pilot at some point. Which, I really want to watch that Powerpuff Girls pilot. I do.
Yeah, I want to see the train wreck.
If I find it, I'm calling you. I'll be like, get over here. We're watching this. Bring some popcorn.
Good. I don't care what time it is. I'll come over here.
Yeah, so... I mean, yeah, and Maple in the chat. Yeah, I like Dove Cameron. I do. But this was your lead. Well, I mean, it's not your lead. Blossom, commander and leader. That's...
Commander and the lead.
Now it's stuck in my head. Stop. Wow. So, yeah. We'll see how that goes. I should have written that out for supercoolnerdship.com.
You should have.
Keep throwing little hints out there that y'all need to go visit our website. Anyway, on you. What you got?
One, I want to make an addendum. The little thing in badminton is not called a birdie. It's called a shuttlecock. Thank you, Maple, for correcting me on that one.
You can't say that on
Too bad, already said. Also, there is a trailer for Love All Play. However, it's just like the character being sketched out. So it's sorry, Jason, you don't get your speed lines on the shuttlecock. I just wanted to say that again.
That's not a real word.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to Google it.
Maybe you should be more cultured. Anyways.
This is like when I was making passwords for y'all that day.
We won't repeat those because then you know our passwords, but yeah.
It's not my password. I'll go and guess.
Yeah, it's not my password either, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, so a while back, there was a phone game and then subsequent anime for something called Token Ranbu, which is essentially a series or a franchise that takes swords from Japanese history and turns them into pretty boys. The whole purpose of the show and game was that they were protecting history from being rewritten. There's a lot more to it, but we're just going to go with that basic premise because I can't take it seriously because they're swords that are pretty boys. Anyways, now that you know that, there will be a Token Ranbu game coming for the Switch and PC. It is a collaboration with the Musou Warriors games as well. I'm not as familiar with those, unfortunately, so I can't really give too much information. It will be called Token Ranbu Musou, and it will be in 3D, so we will have 3D pretty boys. I'm actually very excited about that. I love the designs in Token Ranbu. So getting to see them in a 3D format on my Switch, which means I can take it anywhere, we like that. I know it has a mobile game, but I don't do gacha games like that. Mihoyo already has me with one gacha game. I can't do more than that. We don't really have any information on the story itself that's going to be for the game. So that's still yet to be seen. However, I don't need much to be sold on this. I liked what I saw for the anime. I really like the character designs, as I said before, because they're all done very well. And yeah.
So these boys that
Yes.
we're looking at here,
Yes.
they're swords.
They are the personifications of swords.
Part of me is very curious about all of this. Like,
Let me see here.
What?
Look. Okay, look. This is a rabbit hole Mia and I went down the other day. Like, there are weirdly large amount of dating sims that involve the Sengoku era. So, like, there's a weird amount of times I can date Nobunaga and him look different. Like, it's uncomfortable how many games there are where I can date a Japanese warlord from the Sengoku era. So, knowing that there is a game that focuses on dating the swords of these warlords isn't weird to me.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I don't know what to say.
I think you said
Yeah.
I got one that I want to throw out there, but I don't have the image for it just yet. It's obviously the camera where it is, but Disney Plus is killing it. We did get an announcement that we're getting an Ahsoka series, which we did see Rosario Dawson playing Ahsoka. She will return to that starring role, but supposedly the synopsis for her story is going to be a continuation off Rebels.
Ooh.
The hunt for Grand Admiral Thrawn and whatever happened to Ezra Bridger, who we saw at the end of Rebels kind of went bye-bye. Well, surprise, because one of my favorite characters is looking to be cast for Ahsoka. Disney is currently looking to cast the role of Sabine Wren.
Ooh.
My second favorite Mandalorian, because I really like the Mandalorian. But considering we got Sasha Banks as Casca Reeves, and she will not stop talking about that she was in. That's where she's been, by the way. That's why she hasn't been wrestling so much. She's been shooting scenes for the Mandalorian.
Oh, that's cool.
Sasha Banks is a nerd like us, and if we were playing a role in Star Wars, everyone's going to know.
Oh yeah.
So, and apparently she got to keep her armor. So
nice.
Yes, they are looking to cast the role of Sabine Wren, and mind you, before we saw Mercedes Varnado as her original character in Star Wars, I would have wanted to see her as Sabine with the crazy hair colors.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think she could pull it off. But now we're looking for someone, and I'm going to start doing some fantasy casting about who. This is going to be an older Sabine. Sabine's features have always been a little Asian, which I've always dug because
Oh yeah.
I'm Japanese. So yeah, I want to know who's going to play Sabine, because they are currently casting for it. So if you happen to be in the LA area and want to try out for the role of Sabine Wren, I'm not going to get it because I'm not a girl.
No.
It's not going to happen. But I would prefer. I'm trying to think of the age because this should be an older character, so maybe past the age of 25. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see. I love seeing characters from animated portions of Star Wars make their way into the live action, and vice versa. Honestly, I'd like to see that crossover. So, yeah, keep or gain up getting back. Oh, I don't know what Mabel said. Anyway, so yeah, they're looking to cast Sabine Wren, who will be appearing in the Ahsoka series. The Ahsoka series. We also know we are getting Grand Admiral Thrawn in there. Who's going to play him? Who knows? I would like Mads Mikkelsen to play Grand Admiral Thrawn. Yeah. He can do it. He can do anything. Man's a great actor. We have run out of stories to really talk about. That was pretty much all we had. Yes, we're missing a couple of cast members this week, but life happens. Life happens. Life does happen. But we'll go ahead and just plug a couple things. We don't have to do a full hour show. We can. Yeah. This Saturday on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SCNS Live, is going to be episode 6 of our ongoing D&D stream.
Don't look at me. I don't have names. You're the one with the computer.
I do our new Tirana campaign. This will be part 5. If you haven't been following them, you can go over to our YouTube channel or our Twitch channel and get caught up. We had a really good game last time. Yes. kudos to our Dungeon Master Cat. She's really killing it now.
Yes. I think she's, like, it started out great, but now she's hit her stride, so it's just like...
And you can tell she's completely into it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She is, like, hit the ground running, and the pace is really good. She's pulling up. There's a moment in Captain Carter where she runs up next to a guy on a motorcycle. Like, he's just riding by a motorcycle, and she just runs up and catches up to him. That's how I feel like Kat is going on her D&D campaign. Well, our D&D campaign. I'm having a lot of fun. So make sure you tune in at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Twitch.tv/SCNS Live for the live view. Of course, it will be on our YouTube channel the next day. And I'm having a blast with it.
Me too.
I think say plug the game. Yes, and I'm going to plug supercoolnerdshow.com. Very proud of this. Got some other stories up there. Corey, you just wrote one over Final Fantasy just a little while ago. It's been getting quite a bit of traffic.
Yep. It was covering the summer event that is going on currently, like right now. Essentially, you are going to be bringing ice cream to the beach town of Costa del Sol. At least that is my assumption. I have not done the quest line yet. I will do a write-up about the quest line. I meant to do that for Make It Rain, and I figured that Jason would not let me put my...
She put so many people to the website with that story. I was like, what is going on? Why is this the number one story? Especially because it edged out one of mine. So I was a little mad too.
I think it's because there was a cat boy in a bunny suit.
Is that why?
I'm pretty sure.
I lost
See,
that.
I figured he wouldn't let me do that a second time because I did all of the cutscenes in the gold saucer bunny outfit.
Apparently, you should just do it all the time.
Apparently. But I will do a write-up for the Moonfire Fair event this year so that, kind of know what you're getting into. Coming up next month, though, we will have... I don't have a date because they haven't given us a date yet. We will have the Final Fantasy 15 event again, which means that you will have the chance to not only get Noctis's outfit again, but you will also have the chance to get the car, which is what everyone wants because it's a It is a 4-person mount and it flies. Well, I mean, all the mounts in the game fly, but still.
I don't know that thing flew.
In 14 it does.
I only rode it once, like the first day I was in the game. So.
Yeah, it's my favorite mount that I've never owned because I literally started playing 14 after that event had well passed. So there was no way I could get that car. Now I have the chance to get the car.
Good luck. I hope you actually do get it.
I hope so too.
They'll pull me back into the game and I can get chauffeured around.
According to one of my FC mates, it was 200,000 MGP at the Gold Saucer. I have 300 MGP and I will be accumulating more so that I am ready for this car.
Good luck with that. I hope you get the car. I do.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, no joke. I wanted to get the car.
Yeah, if I get the car and you come back to play, I will take you on a magical ride through Eorzea on a car.
I need to find something to play because I finished on all the stuff for Destiny 2.
Well, there is always the critically acclaimed MMORPG, Final Fantasy Online, free up to Heaven's Ward, which is level 60. That is 2 expansions worth of gameplay for free.
I just need to run ads for this game as many times as she mentions it. As much free advertising as she's given Final Fantasy, they should give us some of that sweet, sweet cheddar.
If you want to play the critically acclaimed MMORPG, Final Fantasy XIV Online, please feel free to send me a message and I can give you a code that will get us both free stuff.
Sony, give us anyway.
Yoshi P, if you're watching, I will gladly be a spokesperson for your game. Please reach out to me. I want to work for your game, essentially, is what I'm saying. Thank you. Okay.
All right, guys. Well, that is our show this week. We'll be back next week, hopefully with some of the other cast members in tow. Life happens, guys. We're Joshua. We do miss them, though. But we'll see them this Saturday. Of course, like this video and subscribe to the channel if you got a chance. Go check out that website, supercoolnerdshow.com. And you can follow us on the socials at SCNS Live. If you want to follow me personally, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JasonTheX.
If you want to follow me for anything that is art-related or Suikoden related, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at KoroDonoArt, KoroDono Art, all one word. Or if you want to follow me for things that are strictly related to Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMORPG, you can follow me on Twitter at chaotic_noodle.
And please go visit our sister channel, Alternate Heads, where we have toy reviews and a toy podcast over there. I have been knocking out all of the Marvel Legends Infinity Saga figures, a line that I was not excited for, but is actually turning out to be pretty solid with some figs. And Corey, you got to see a preview of the next review, which is going to be Ironmonger from Iron Man 1.
The thick boy.
And, oh, no, you want to talk thick? They did the in-game Thor. Final Battle Thor. Yes, that figure is up for review on the channel right now. And yes, damn boy, he thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy. Damn. They nailed it. Anyway, guys, that's all the shout outs we have. We will see you next week, and as we always say around here,
keep on nerding.